So recently, I mean, we talked about, BLM and more fraud charges. We'll put that video at the end of this video so you guys want to check it out. But guess what? They were hiding funds and what they've been spending money on, and they spent well over $10 million between multiple different properties. One home was $6 million.
Yeah, I think they spent at least $6 million. Actually, no.
No, on one property it was $6 million.
They bought a house in Inglewood, which at the time they bought it was $500,000, but now that stadium's up and running, it's probably doubled.
Yeah, and then they also bought that $1 million house. I believe it was somewhere in the South. Was it in PV or something, or the Hollywood Hills or something? They bought another $1 million house. So they're racking in the dough
all over the country.
And they're really trying to justify using donated funds to buy multi-million-dollar houses, and yet.
Yeah. The fucking people. Someone interviewed. I mean, this was an old video too. When they first got confronted about it, someone confronted the lady who bought the homes, and she was like, "Well, I'm all about helping the community, but I need to help my family first. Just the whole thing you were promoting was that you were like
socialists, and break down the nuclear family." But I'm like, that's pretty capitalistic to me. You over here spending money on all this shit that you want.
You also robbed people of their money.
$10 billion. I think it's $10.9+ billion was donated to Black Lives Matter organizations all across the country,
including from the government. So the government wants their fucking money.
Exactly.
Back.
And guess what? Now the state of California is like, show us where the money goes, or you can't operate in the state of California. Some other states said the same thing. More people are getting charged with fraud and conspiracy charges over the donations.
Yeah.
Many people in the past have been arrested. Breonna Taylor's mother was calling him out for being fraud, saying, you don't even know who I am, and you raise all this money for my daughter, and we haven't seen a penny. And Tamir Rice, I think it was Tamir's Rice family as well. A lot of families have been screwed over by Black Lives Matter and are coming out and exposing them.
People went to their place of business address, and it wasn't even registered to them. They're like,
yeah, they were like, hey, this isn't Black Lives Matter. We get their packages and we have to send them back all the time. This ain't it. Yeah. So at this point, how are they what the bro?
How are they not arrested yet? I don't know how they didn't get arrested after that first
How
time.
are these people not in jail? How?
I know one person got arrested in Boston, but that's it. Or maybe a few.
There's people that are being arrested everywhere, dude, for fraud charges.
Oh,
I'm just like, how the fuck if these
money?
Well, I think it's coming. I think it's coming because if the state of California is saying, "Hey, show us where the money is,"
we'll personally hold you accountable. I
think now that they're gonna, I think we're gonna see the nonprofit go away because they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, was scamming. No reason you should buy a $6 million home."
And then spend another $4 million on properties.
$6 million home.
Look, I think we said it from the beginning. When we first started this podcast, we were like, look, the idea of trying to stop police brutality, that's a great message. We don't like the organization.
Yeah, I support the movement. I don't support the fucking organization, but I also support the movement in certain instances. Like, I believe wholeheartedly in reviewing the facts of the situation before burning down your fucking city.
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, when it's just like, oh yeah, this fucking guy pulled a gun on the cops, but we're burning down our city because they shot him when he pointed a gun at him.
Yeah, and
it's
a lot of those people weren't even from that city too, so that's a whole other thing.
It's just not it, bro. It's
just super annoying. It's more than annoying. It's frustrating because these people, this had such a hold over people for so many months, and it's all just a scam. Exactly. So now people are going to be less incentivized to donate to these things, which obviously you should always look into something before you donate.
Well, I mean, what's next? Because I guarantee this organization is going bye-bye. In my opinion, this organization is going to get clapped.
I hope so.
How can you justify spending over $10 million on assets for personal use?
Yeah, and your whole thing is about helping the community.
Exactly. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. But comment down below what you guys think about this whole situation. Check out our video about Breonna Taylor's mom calling BLM out. Check out our other video about, more people getting arrested for fraud charges. We've talked about this so many times. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.